Okay, so first data type which we are going to talk about is called string. So anything which is inside two double quotation mark or two single quotation is a string. So here, as you see, I have typed many things, and if I now do log type of username, and if I just write, let me comment it out. I will explain each and everything. Node script.js, and you see it's a string. So here there are alphabets, there are characters, and there is string. So when we want to know the type of this username, it gives us a value of string. So now let us find out some of the string functions. I should have written here string functions. The first string function which we need to find is string length, that is, find out the length of the string. So here, while we are typing, so here we don't need all of these. I will explain each and every one of these in details, but since I have already written it here, so it will be very easy for me and as also for you. There are let username equals to, let me cancel these out. This was just to show that you can have anything inside a string. So now let us find length of a string. So it's easy, console log user. First let us now don't have the space and write this. So username dot length so now let us write node script.js. So here the type of is string and there are 14 letters. So let us see what is the total length of string. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So now if we do something like this, so I gave one space, and now let's see what happens. It's 15, because every space, every white space is considered as a length of the string. So if while you're validating form or doing some sort of interactivity, if you want that the username is not less than 6 or less than 7, you need to be very careful and you need to consider the white space. So though we trim the white spaces out, that's a different story, but now, as of now, you need to know that. And now if we also give another space here, so now it has 2 white space. Let's see what output it gives us. The output we get is now 16. So that is very much simple. And so now we need to find out the index of, that is position of the string, that is position of any number or alphabet inside the string. Let me just so first of all, I have already written it and I will write it again so that you guys can understand. Console log username dot index of, you see it's automatically giving me suggestions, m. So why I wrote it inside a string, and you need to find out the value, the index of specific string, you need to write it inside string. If I could have also written it inside double quotation. So 2 double quotation or 2 single quotation, anything inside 2 double quotation or 2 single quotation is a string. So let us now write node script.js. So string 5 and 15. So here we see TANZIM. So the position here is 5. It's because in JavaScript the counting starts from 0. So 0 is T, A is 1, N is 2, Z is 3, I is 4, and M is 5. So the index of m, so this is the first index, means if I wrote something like this, TANMZIM, it would have given me 3. Yeah, so now the position of the index is at 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So I guess you guys are very much clear now. It will, the index of finds out the position of the first matching string. So here the first matching string is m, and thing is that last index of is same, it finds out the matching position of the last string. So now you see, okay, let's write it so that you guys can understand better. Console log user name dot last index of m. Yeah, so now if you write node script.js, yeah, so now you see the last index of m is 14. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the last, and if there was something like this, another m, if we typed another m, then if we again did node script.js, then the last position of this m is now 15. So I guess you're very much clear with the first and last index. So here the another thing is you need to find out char at is what is the syntax position at 0. So now here, okay, we have found out the first and the last index of a specific alphabet. But if you want to find out like what syntax, if there are many other things, and like if it was a very big line with lots and lots of alphabets, so we needed to find out, suppose, what is there in the third position, what is there in the fourth position. So you can't just always count, and the counting is a very hectic process. So now what we can do instead is use this char at. Okay, so if we now console log user name dot char at and char at suppose 3, so it will give me 0, 1, 2, 3. It's z. Okay, it is supposed to give me z. Let me see what happens. Yeah, so now we get z. So at number 3 position, the character at number 3 position is z. So okay, now the next thing is sorry, it's char at, not chat at. Substring, so there is a starting point and there is an ending point. Okay, so we can take the values at that specific position. So what we can do is, okay, so here I will also type it again, console log user name dot substr. Substr takes, suppose we want user. Okay, sorry, not this. Suppose I want nz and I. So I need to start from 2, and how many more I want? So I want 3 in total, n, z, and I. So 2 is the position of n here, TAN, since the counting of JavaScript starts from 0, and the position of z is 1. Sorry, 2, and I need 3 in total, nzi. So including the starting position. So now I will get nzi. Yeah, so the starting position and including the string in the starting position, the total number you want will be substr. And these two are very easy, that is converting all the values into uppercase, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase. Okay, so yeah, I should write two uppercase and two lowercase. So these are very simple. It converts all the small letters into capital letters. I mean everything. Okay, let me type it again so that the learning is better. So user name dot two lower, so it will be two uppercase and the next thing is converting all the values into lowercase, which means everything will be small letter. Okay, now let me show this first because it will be easier for you guys to understand. Okay, sorry, I made the same mistake last time. Node script.js. Yeah, so you see everything now is in capital letters, and if I do the same thing this time too, so I'm writing it again so that you guys can understand things better. Username dot to okay, so node script.js. Yeah, so now we are clear with each and every one of these. So there are many other functions, and in the next episode we'll learn some main functions. But as of now, what you need to go through each and every one of these and practice. So these are the building blocks and these are the foundations. So if you can learn, if you can understand these after one course of time, you'll find these things enjoyable, and there are many problems for which you might need these things. So as of now, I believe in this lecture it's enough. In the next lecture we'll discuss about 2 or 3 more string functions. So now you know what is string and how to find the type of a specific variable, and some 7 string functions which are built in the JavaScript. So that's very much it. See you next time.